Seraphim 17 once again, bringing you the next section in this Dead Space 2 Zealot difficulty video walkthrough, and this is chapter 5. And as from the last video, we've descended into the crypt, and this is familiar territory for anybody that played the demo. And it's exactly the same. The only difference now is I've realised you can punch the containers on the walls. So I'll proceed through here. They've also taken out the emission of steam, because when you went past one of the containers it sprayed steam at you to shit you up, and they've taken that out for some reason. That section's exactly the same, so just carry on through here. That's what you can punch. Didn't realise you could do that in the demo, it wasn't that obvious. But the ammo crates on this game are green, unlike the old game, so once you've played this you know straight away basically. So we'll head through this next one, and this is the one where the steam should be, but the steam isn't for some reason. Took it off, and smash that crate, and if you listen there you can hear the necromorphs, which tells you that in this next room you're going to be fighting. And it's the exact same dude, but what happens here, this is kind of dynamic. If you go left he'll come left, if you go right he'll come right, and he's in that one there, and it's a puker. And on my demo walkthrough that motherfucker grabbed me, so I wasn't having that happen twice. And as you can see I'm using the javelin, and the javelin is a beast. When you power it up, man, it destroys people. Once again, always make sure that you've reloaded when you're entering the next section, because it will save your ass more times than any. And this next section is the fight room. So as soon as you come round here, one will spawn in the other room. There he is. Knock him down, finish him off, pick up another spear, wait for the next one to spawn. Here he comes, it's a puker, take him out with the spear, fire your javelin, electrocute, another one down. I'm trying to grab another one of the spears, but instead I get the necromorph's claw. And right now, on the demo, there was another one that spawned, but for some reason it doesn't do it right at this moment, and it confused me like a bitch. So I sneak forward here. There we go. He spawns, and that triggers the others to spawn. So I ran out of ammo then with my javelin. I had to back up with my plasma cutter. But these guys will only take one shot to each limb. They're very weak. There we go. And once you've done that, this room is clear except for the cheeky corner coming up. So stamp the bodies, get the ammo, and carry on. Ding dang do. And it's this corner here. There's going to be a puker that spawns as you try to turn around it. And as you can see, I'm trying to get a spear or a claw or something cheesy to take him out, but I can't find one. So I do it the old-fashioned way, stasis, and then blow his kneecaps off. There's also the body down there is a necromorph waiting to jump up, so you'll see me play kind of cheesy here, but it doesn't work. So I come back over here, I see that guy, and I get his claw instead. And I just bang. There you go. And then one more bullet and he's done. So a nice easy way of dealing with that entire room. Stamp the bodies, get the ammo, and then head to that nice little green box and see what's inside. It's probably a nice little fail there at breaking the glass. And just carry on through the demo area. This area is not too challenging at all if you played the demo. This is a puzzle, this next area. There's no enemies in this vicinity, so don't worry about your ammo or your life. And if you need stasis, feel free to recharge it, because there's tons of those on the wall. And this is kind of funny, this bit, because on the demo, and every other time I've played this game, I do this in about 30 seconds, but for some reason, the stasis wasn't freezing the arms when I try and do it on this run through, so I look like a right retard. But it's not difficult, it's just the game wanted to fuck me for some reason. Thought I was a flashlight or something. Fleshlight, should I say. Or a pocket pussy, something of that nature. So once you hack this, it basically lowers the restraints so that you can seize that gyroscope or whatever it is. So just do the hacking. Oh, and a word to the wise, on my last video I mentioned the hacking was almost guaranteed. If it was on a left or a right, it was going to be up and down or left or right, and if it was on a diagonal, it was going to be on a diagonal. Well, later on in the game, they mix it up slightly. It still works, so it's still a good suggestion, but it's not as effective as it was early on. So this is when I kind of do a little shit at doing this puzzle. So I freeze it, I run round, bring this one down. That one, I don't think I have any problems with that one. It's this next one that fucks me. So I drop that round, I run round here to drop this one. And yeah, I don't think it works. Oh no, sorry, this one. This is the one that screws me. So I'll stasis it, cruise around here, drop that down, and it didn't work. So now I stasis that, run around here, bring that one down, and it doesn't work again. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I'm not too sure why it did that, because usually it's spot on, it's nice and simple, but yeah, I had to play Ring Around the Roses for a couple seconds until I finally get it here. And once that's done, it removes the gravity. So push your analog in and float up here, and remember to stasis on the blades or they will cut you in half. Just be careful, because I reckon even if you touch that, it'll probably kill you, because this game is fucking picky. And you've got no need to come down here. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't ammo or something I needed. And then you just fly up and freeze the opening that has the caskets coming through, or whatever they are. So up you go. Once again, be careful of this door, because it's probably going to kill you if you're not careful. And then just boost through, pick up all the shit that's floating in the sky, and then reinitiate the gravity. And that's the demo puzzle done. As you can see, it hasn't changed much. It's just a couple of things that they've removed that don't make any sense, really.
Exiting zero gravity.
Exiting zero gravity.
Isaac! Damn it!
Okie dokie, we've got the woman talking to us now.
Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now what? Change your
Ooh,
plans?
and we get to go to a shop. Always good.
No. If they knew where
So
we
let's see
were,
what
they
we're
would have
doing.
killed us by now.
I've got the Ripper, and I love the Ripper. The Ripper on the first game was one of my favourite weapons, but this is my second time through this game and I still haven't bought it because I'm trying to play smart, and it's practically just a plasma cutter with a nice secondary function, with a nice single function, sorry. Oh, excuse me. And I still haven't had a chance to play with it. I haven't had a chance to play with the Seeker rifle either, and that sounds really cool. I've used the detonator, and the detonator is really fun. It's just a little bit weak. But for this run, I'm probably just going to be using the javelin, the plasma cutter, and the force gun, because a friend of mine told me the force gun's really useful when you upgrade it. And in all honesty, I've been using it about chapter 8, chapter 9, and it's kind of been a bit shit. I'm not digging it at the moment, but hopefully it'll get better. So the lights go out in this room, but you've got nothing to be afraid of, because it doesn't mean you're going to fight anything. It's just the game trying to shit you up. And I told your guys at the start of this guide to focus on your stasis, because it's super useful. And I've just got to chapter 11 as we speak. I was doing it earlier, and I've hardly upgraded my stasis because I forgot to do it. So just because I forgot doesn't mean you should. Get to it. Come over there, loot the grounds, and once that's done, you have to do some more climbing through vents. Which I suppose, if you think about it, could be kind of contrived, because it's probably another way of hiding a loading screen, but it's kind of interesting. It'd be better if you could pull your gun up, because then you might actually feel like you're in danger, but because you can't pull your gun up, it means you could never be in danger, or else it wouldn't be fair. And a couple of them are kind of long. It's like, I don't think John McClane has spent this amount of time in air vents, and just look at Die Hard 1 and 2. So there we go, we fall through, and the real enemy on this section is the darkness, because this part of the level is really fucking dark. And it's just a pain in the ass because it stops you from being able to see the stuff that you're supposed to pick up, so you're running around like an idiot tapping A, like it's the start of Final Fantasy IX all over again. But just pay attention to anything that glints and pick up as much as you can, because ammo is a bitch in this game, and I've almost got a theory that the more ammo you have, the more enemies you seem to fight. Because every time I go to a vending machine and I buy like 50 rounds for every weapon, after 1 or 2 fights, I'm back down to bare minimum anyway. It's really weird. But yeah, just kind of strange that. Something I've noticed. But there's, it looks like a schematic for line racks. So if you're using the line gun, that's going to be super useful for you, but I'm not going to be. I used it on my first run through, and I love the line gun, but it failed me in this game. For some reason, when I pull it out and I'd fire it, he did something with the gun before he fired, and that second before getting the shot off, I was getting hit. And because I made the mistake of not knowing when my new suit was coming, I didn't upgrade this suit, so I played this entire game with the standard life. Yeah, imagine that. One hit kills all the fucking time. It wasn't even funny. I think it wasn't until chapter 12 or 13 that I actually upgraded my life so I could survive a little bit better. It was just a ball ache. And these are I think they're called lurkers or creepers, something like that. The little dog fetus baby things, and they're very simple. I never shoot them unless I'm using the javelin gun until they let out the tentacles, because that's how you get a critical on them. And if you're using the line gun, if you knock all 3 tentacles off in one shot, you will get an achievement. It's also the most effective way of killing them. And just watch out for these guys. But look at that, my plasma cutter's upgraded now, so one shot dicked that guy. Either he's got weak kneecaps or this gun is just a beast. Yeah, this gun is a beast. It's like a fucking lion. So stamp the boxes, pick up the loot, do your thing, and then carry on. And you'll remember here, this part is what the demo showed. That stuff just then wasn't in the demo, but this is. You're going to get jumped by a tripod. And always make sure you've got your plasma cutter or an assault rifle or something like that on for this moment, because if you're aiming at this thing with your javelin, you're going to be in trouble unless you're a very good shot. And it's hard to be a good shot on this bit, because when you're aiming, it's dragging you and it's moving your aimer, so it's really fiddly. But once he lets you go, you need to turn around and run directly to where you came from. And if you watch, I do it now, and then the camera fucks me back to show the little pack douchebags, the dirty, clawy bastards. And I start running towards them. I'm like, shit, gotta go. So I run back this way and I spin on them. And just start cleaning them up where you one hit kill. Be careful though, they do come from the left of you here, so there's that cheeky bastard there. And as soon as you start getting overrun, just run back into the corridor where you came from. And right here, I get hit because I was trying to throw the babies' bodies at them to try and kill them, but it wasn't working. So definitely ignore my last video, because the enemy's health must be upgrading when you upgrade, because these dudes, I mean look at him, he took 2 fucking shots, that dude. What the hell is he? Is that like the Muhammad Ali of the little baby buggers? But stomp the bodies as quickly as you can before they disappear. And just get as much ammo as you can, and there's going to be one necromorph that's dressed as a priest and he's going to rush you. He does it every time. There he is. How did I miss that? Oh, that doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know, we live and learn. And once you've done this, there's a lot of loot to pick up, so just scrounge around the room and pick up as much as you can, but don't go upstairs yet. Oh, and that's the end of this video, so I'll see y'all guys in the next section. Y'all take care now.